How's it going, everybody? Gonna try and do something a little different today. I've been throwing the fly rod around quite a bit. I just recently got an 8-weight reel that I brought down to Corpus with me, and I really had my mind set on trying to catch a red with that. Catch a red on the fly, but it never happened. So, but yeah, so I'm going to one of my favorite places. We're gonna go ahead and try and throw the fly rod around a little bit. And last night I was able to catch several fish with it. So I got a real good feel for it, and we're actually doing a test today. I did a inside the hull mount, transducer mount, I guess, on my Jackson Cuda 12, because I'm getting ready to actually switch over to that for the Lake Fork tournament coming up. So I'm going to take that out, and I just want to make sure it works. It's my buddy yak, it's my river yak, so I don't get too worried about the water temperature. You know, after a while, after 30-45 minutes, the water temperature should be close to what it should be reading. It might be off by a degree or two, but I'm not too worried about it. So that's what's going on today. Basically, it's going to be kind of a fly rod challenge for myself. I'm going to try and hook something bigger than 15 inches on the fly rod today. I'm hoping for a bass about maybe 18 inches on the fly. You know, something decent, you know, 2.5 pounds or so. Maybe a little bit more. If I can catch like a 3, you know, anywhere 3 to 5, man, that'd be awesome. So we're going to give it a try. We're going to see how it works. And when I get to the spot here, I'm actually going to show you guys my little rig that I did for the transducer mount. Maybe it'll help somebody else out. Basically, all I did was just throw some marine goop in there with a pool noodle that I cut. Man, I'm having trouble talking today, and my allergies have been killing me. So, cut a little pool noodle, cut a hole for the transducer, glued the pool noodle into the after I cleaned the inside of the hole out real good, glued it with that marine goop, set the transducer down in the middle of it, and then what I did was I cut some holes in the sides of that pool noodle, and I zip tied it so it basically forms a cover over the transducer. So we're going to give that a try. We're going to see how it works. It was my old fish finder, so it's it's just a Striker, Garmin Striker 4DV or CV, whatever they've changed it to now, the Clearview. I've always been real happy with it. It does have tracking. You can set up routes on it, but it just doesn't have the lake maps. So I've been trying to get in touch with Garmin also to see if the transducers match up from my Echo Map unit that I have, the one with lake maps. But I'm having a little problem with my fish finder on my Hobie right now. I'm getting some clicking noises in the transducer, so I think something fried out in the transducer, but that's going to be a whole nother day to look at, but we'll get it all squared away. But yeah, the reason why I'm not taking the Hobie out to Lake Fork is I've heard there's a lot of stumps out there. I'd rather probably just paddle while I'm out there and just not have to worry about possibly damaging the Mirage drive on the Hobie. I know I've gotten into some spots where I've bent it up a little bit and had to fix it, but I really don't feel like messing with it out at the tournament. So we're going to be rolling the Action Jackson out at the tournament. Should be a good time. It's in about a month from now, and so we're going to get going with some pre-fishing over at Fork next week. So I'm real excited about that. That's going to be awesome. You know, I wouldn't even mind if I'd catch a double digit while I'm out there pre-fishing. So that's where we're at, guys. We'll catch up with you here in a few on the water. A couple things I really like about this boat is it's got a long rod storage on the upper deck. So when I'm fly fishing, I don't have problems storing a 9-foot rod. I don't have to put it on the top, like behind me, where it's sticking 9 feet up behind me, so that works out real well. But here's the transducer mount I wanted to show you guys. See if you guys can get in there and take a look. So you guys can kind of see where I glued it in. We're going to give it a try. I've never had one in the inside of the boat before. I've always had them like an arm over the side, but we'll see how it works. So, hope you guys enjoy. Hope you guys are all doing well. And hopefully we'll get some good catches out here. Well, not the size we're looking for, but I got one to start. Stuck again. Come on. Every time I anchor down. First cast after I anchor down, I'm going to get stuck. It always happens. So guys, I haven't been having much luck out here yet. We're going to keep plugging away. See if we can get us one. I know they're in here. I know they're in here. These fish like to hide in these rocks a lot. And obviously so does my fly. I just got stuck. But riprap's probably one of my favorite things to fish. Fish hold in all different places in them. Sometimes you can find them at the bottom lower lip of the riprap. Sometimes you'll find them right in the riprap. But I like throwing crankbaits and craws in there and all sorts of stuff. Alright guys, so I've caught my first decent fish of the day. He's going to go towards kayak warp points, but unfortunately he was not on the fly rod. I was kind of making my way over to my other spot and took a break from the fly rod for a little bit, so just throwing a shaky head, old bass assassin, black and blue worm, and it seemed to do the trick. So it's always fun to get out here and just kind of hang out and take it easy, catch a few good fish. They're definitely in here. You know, I've caught a almost 6-pounder out of here, which is probably my biggest out of here. But here's what I was using: a little bass assassin worm on a shaky head. Set the hook in a little bit, and he took it. Let's see if I can do the same thing. I'm just throwing along the bank line here. Lately, kind of the shaky head has been one of my favorite things to throw. Had a lot of luck on them. They catch good fish. Hadn't caught any real big giants on them, but they do catch decent sized fish. And I've seen several snakes out here today, so I'm trying to stay off this grass line as much as possible. There was a huge snake sitting on the launch when I got here. Yeah, I've kind of made my way back into the sandy bottom portion of the river. You can just feel that shaky head sliding across the bottom there. Alright, let me try and cast by this little dock here. See what I can get. Stuck on the dock line. Great. Did not see that. There it is. Okay. I got a line that secures the dock to the side of the bank there. And when I cast it in, I threw it basically right on top of it. Let me get on this dock one more time. And once again, I'm on the line. There's something in there though. Some splash. Try and get on the slide this thing up under there. Oh, that didn't work. I guess sometimes I just don't know my own strength. So we're going to continue on with the fly rod challenge here, up a little further. I'm going to try and get into some of my other spots that I fish up here. The spot I went to today, or earlier, I fished it a couple times, but haven't really had much luck out there. We'll try one more cast here. Casting all those brick steps. Oh well, concrete steps. Little crawfish crawl on that dock. Little crawfish crawl on that dock. Damn it, dude. Net this guy. flip, don't flip. Come on. Keep swimming. Whew. Man, I thought that one was going to get away from me. Whew. $14 on the fly. Whew. Oh, going for bigger. Are you kidding me? Oh, I hope I didn't freaking lose my fly. Oh, shit. Oh. I just lost probably an 18-incher on the fly. Threw it in, hit it like right on the top of the surface.